So I'm just gonna show you real quick my inventory. Combat armor. I'm leveled up to about 80, 50% on that. Just rolling on those ones. And my favorites are the Buff Out, Rat Away, and Stimpack. Always fun. Lots of goodies. No junk, no mods. Ammo's at a decent level. I'd like to have more. Of course we all do. Status is good. We're all leveled up. Level 25. And I've been hitting a few missions here and there. A lot of the leveling up has been done by basically just building. Now my workshops aren't doing too well. Abernathy's got a little sign. I will say the physics of the game on that level do bother me and concern me, and I don't know if they're gonna create some patches for that, but at least the power settings are down. So people are, within a 80 to 50% happiness. The only bases I've really, or settlements I should say, I worked on is Sunshine, Starlight, Sanct, of course, the boss base. Red, not even going there. Overland, you have to. Green Top, Grey Garden, which you don't really have to do much for that. Just throw up a couple things. But Green Top, gotta hit that up real soon. Surprised that. Abernathy, I've already leveled that motherfucker up, but it's still just not going up. So as you can see, I do have a few issues with how that system works. It's not even telling me. I mean, everybody's fine, but just not happy. This is just some stats for y'all. How far I'm in the game on a quest level. I'm pretty early on the game here. Committed a few of those. Why not? And these are the quests. I basically went a little ape shit and went a little bit more forward in the game to achieve some status. If you've done, a bunch of never got to any Institute missions, that I will openly admit, never got all the way there. I kind of quit around the time you were supposed to do that, and yeah, I know that's a big part of the game. Also the end of the game, from what I've heard, and so I'm just not going to touch those missions. So I got a few missions, DLC right there, Automatron mission, Vault-Tec, of course. Another one which I haven't read too much into the Overseer's Most Wanted mission yet. I'm not sure if I'm just supposed to just kill these people, but I prefer not to at this point in the game. Yeah. I've never done that one, never done this one. Minutemen missions, of course, never done that one. This is my 4th quartermastery mission. Curtain Call, haven't done that one yet. You guys already know that's at the very beginning of the game. Story of the Century, Diamond City, Painting the Town, Diamond City, Road to Freedom, Diamond City. Valentine missions, haven't even touched those yet. Yeah, so I've kind of gone a little ape shit. Gone a little ape shit trying to, you know, do the perfect game, as you could say. So there's a lot of missions. Quite a few. A lot of these I've already done, and a few I haven't. I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit and make it right. I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so let's look at the boss base. Go ahead and autosave. So, Sanctuary, the boss base. We're on the bridge. I like to use the wind generators. They add a nice little touch to the aesthetic looks and also character of the base. So we walk into Sanctuary. One of my robot provisioners. Got a basic machine gun up here. And I use walls. You know, just regular, good old wood walls. It works. So, I haven't added anything in here yet. What we have here is my store that I plan on improving on. I built a structure. We're gonna put a big old, you know, medical, you know, you already know. You gotta build them stores to get that shit going. So, that's my store. Quick little sign. Power going in there. Every time I play this game, I just think kind of storage containers, you know, how they would be able to be split. Oh, looks like we got some visitors. I don't know. Anyway, a little lookout tower right here. I'm going to turn this eventually into a power plant. I have my robotics. Got my robotics station there from the Automatron DLC. Haven't put anything in here yet, but maybe a couple beds, you know, put up something. I don't know. I look at it as storage containers, you know, each section being a half and a half. So, yeah. Anyways, we walk up Sanctuary here. We'll go ahead and go over here real quick. Another entrance. I've got two main entrances, you know, big ones, really wide open. They're part of the, you know, detour path that the people are going to take. Again, just walls. We got walls, more walls. Dog meats, little house right there. More walls. Here we go. And right here would be another opening. Very, very tight opening. Kind of, you know, quick. Early on in the game, you're gonna more than likely access the root cellar, so not a problem. Gotta hit up that. Okay, over here is my little town meeting area. I wanted to draw people out of the main house area, which we'll get into later. Figured it would be a nice meeting place. Over here, just more walls. Kind of want to build something over here. I was thinking about moving the robotics department over to here. So I might go ahead and do something on that. Preston's over here. Another opening. Nice little opening here that kind of comes into the main courtyard farming area. We got melons, nut fruit, mug fruit, and potatoes, and some razor grain. This will be just basically, you know, your basic farming area. I've been told that I got to put up another, you know, facility for power. So I'm thinking right here where these stairs are at, go ahead and build a couple walls. Maybe extend it out a little bit out here. But yeah, another one of those units. So we're just up on the upper deck looking over. Oh, fell down. So yeah, all this deck is connected. We got obviously a main wall down there. Eventually down here I am going to build a small dock. Why not? It'd be fun. So yeah, we're doing okay, but they're saying we need more power. I have approximately five of those. Okay, so this is the main house. This is the first thing that I built after I built the wall system. And I always think that, you know, if you're gonna have a settlement, you need to have like a community area or everybody locked into one place. Taking a drink of a beer here. Give me a second. Wow, yeah, it's good. Anyway, we got power plants, main house, which is where everything is usually located. We all know this. But I felt it was important to take the lot next door, right here, and try to meld it into this, because I've always felt that this is your town square. Anyway, so I, you know, with the DLCs, you're gonna get all this lovely action, but it does take some time to build. A lot of resources, a lot of scavenging, but early on in the game I decided to commit to this base, which is why it is so boss as it is now. And again, no mods, just straight DLCs. I just felt like doing this right. Either way, so workshop, I think it's the workshop little expansion. Anyway, we're going in. This is the main hall, though. I use a lot of the warehouse, part of the expansion in the DLC, the warehouse. The warehouse is, gives you a little bit of extra breathing room. Anyway, everything, you know, right here, everything that you get in Sanctuary, all the workshops are located right here. This is where the power armor is stored right now. Again, I am debating this spot over here. Just haven't quite figured it out. Maybe we'll put the power armor over there, but I right now prefer it to be in the main hall. Oh, I'm getting up there. Alright, so all the warehouse DLC. Let's go upstairs. We got our beds. I think with Sanctuary we have approximately 26 beds, with 16 people that are you know, living here right now and doing it. Beds, you know, same old, just trying to stack them. All the scavenger posts. This is a good little source. I do say to everybody that wants to build epic bases, build a lot of these so you can, you know, get the resources. Anyway, so there's a door right here that leads out to the upper deck. Upper deck looks over, just, you know, get a nice view of the area. Gotta have those little decks. Again, the warehouse DLC. Got a little gun back here. She doing her job. Alright. Even with the light, it doesn't work very well. So, settlers are all doing their job. Let's go upstairs again. This upper area is going to be my reward area. So, as you can see, I only have the repair and the perception bobblehead. I do plan on going and getting the other ones, but right now I'm kind of building up certain levels. Either way, once you get these bobbleheads, you know, they're going to advance you a little bit further, which is good, but early on in the game, I think it's a bad idea. Just keep building, keep doing your thing. Vault-Tec DLC right here. Always fun to have the Pip-Boy in the room. Some more beds up here. That does make 26. And a little couch. Figured it'd be a fun little thing to throw in there. We're looking at the upper deck. Got all the flags, all that jazz. Oh, we got to flip that around. That doesn't work. Anyway, so we're up on the upper deck, which is practically above this level right here. So we can actually see over that. Nothing in this settlement's going to go above this building or this point, because it's the main building. But this up here, third floor, gives you just such a great vantage point. Again, water, power. Putting a power station over here is gonna, I think, be a good idea. Eventually maybe take those ones out, or, you know, aesthetically they look pretty good. Got a garden down here. Yep, not perfectly straight, but still it works. Mama Murphy has died. I've done those missions. You know, it's kind of funny to me that we get to feed her lots of drugs, but this was her house for a second. I'll give her that. Anyway, let's jump down and go to here. Again, over there you have your main meeting courtyard. I figured this is a nice little area to have a courtyard. I have to jump that, and let's go back downstairs. So here it is. There is the building. It does work. It works. It looks pretty good, in my opinion. Building with these materials, especially the warehouse materials, does save you a little bit of resources on different aspects. So, okay, so that is the Sanctuary boss base. It works. You guys all saw we're very early in the game. We haven't done a lot of the missions yet. Already a level 24, so I can guarantee it's just going to get better. And let's just go ahead and go into workshop mode. Give you guys an idea of the size. So as you can see, we have 16 people, 24 food, 28 water, 15 power, and a 31 defense. Beds are at 26. Happiness is going down. We were at a, happiness of 80 at one point. I did move a few people around, and I do also have the Vault 88 computer. And if you have that DLC, I do highly recommend that you download it, because it does have some great stuff in it. What you can do with the computer is actually really going to help your settlements if you don't know how to manage them already. Either way, I've used the computer only once to get, things kind of going. Other than that, it's really going to be there for once I start maxing out, once I get to more than 15, 20 settlements, that's when I'm going to have to start using it. You do need to bring your people back that are provisioners. All these provisioners that we have are from here, from Sanctuary, and they are basically part of that community, but they're just not. And trying to figure out how to get the happiness up to 100%, because that is an achievement. However, I know that the store, let's run over there real quick. And what I love about the flow, there is a flow to the base. You are able to access just about every spot. There's certain spots you just can't run through, but in this base you are able to access different parts of the maze. You know, entrance here, entrance there, here's another entrance. This little boardwalk takes you all the way out. Anyway, let's let's check out the wall real quick. So here's the wall. We didn't really get a good look at that. Early on in the game, I decided, you know, first thing you do is you build your sanctuary by building that little wall. I hate saying that because it sounds like Donald Trump, but hey, the wall does keep motherfuckers out. Your walls, when you build, my advice is basically what you need to do, and if you haven't already played the game, then you already know that you need to build those really crappy looking defensive walls. Okay? Those crappy defensive walls, they take a lot of resources. It just doesn't always work. And so what I had read and, you know, what I've played with in my experience is building these cheapy wood walls. Okay? They do work. Certain enemies can get through them, definitely, there's no doubt about that, but when you test it enough, as long as you have openings that they normally come through and you have those openings available for them to come through, then they'll just go right through those and it's an easy kill as long as you know where the pinch points are. So nice little fancy entrance here. Cannot wait to start building the store. The little addition of the open sign definitely works for it. I do hope right here on this wall right next to the open sign, I'm thinking maybe I'll go ahead and use some of the kit or DLCs to build a you know, a sign, cool sign. Just haven't quite figured out what to you know, Sanctuary City or, you know, Sanctuary Town. I'm not really sure. I could use your suggestions. Either way, that is it. That is the boss base, and you've seen it yourself. I think I have, you know, right from the get-go of this video. Let's go ahead and go back in, and I'll show you again the status of this base. Sanctuary Hills is 16 people, 24 food, 28 water, 15 power, 31 defense, 26 beds. And it looks like we're either going up or down. I mean, we do have a couple flags on our settlements, but these are the stats. Abernathy is 6, 10, 12, 3, 20, 10, and we're at almost 70% happiness. Grey Garden, 50, of course. I don't really feel the need to build there. Food is definitely the highest there. Greentop Nursery. I have not, you know, I only tapped into that mission to get ahead, so we're not investing any time, but at least the happiness is at 60. Overland. We're at 60 with 6 people, but I don't understand why it won't go up any bigger. Maybe need to build a few things there to make the happy. Of course, Red Rocket, I am definitely not going to hit that up. There's no reason to. Eventually, you know, once I progress on the game and I have more than enough resources to actually build the base I want to, or settlement I want to, then I'll go ahead and do that. But Red Rocket at that point, you just don't really need it. It doesn't work. Sanctuary, of course, the boss base has the highest status. We've already gone through that. Starlight, I'm only at 4. I did post a you know, beacon there recently, and you know, we're at 9 beds, 28 defense, 3 power, 12 water, 11 food, and 4 people, which actually now I need to assign, because I was only at 3 people at one point, so do need to probably go there and assign that person a job. Sunshine, Uh, you know, a tricky one, but I've built it up really well, and maybe I'll do a tour of the Sunshine settlement just to kind of give you an idea of how you can not only minimalize your resources, but also minimalize the amount of area that your your settlement's protected, but also B, and I don't know why I'm saying A and B, but you guys can figure that one out on your own. Still, a great settlement to build on. 10 Pines, we all know. Glad to see it's at 60, and I have built this one up quite a bit. I just haven't built a beacon on it yet because I'm not ready to take on new people. Now the castle, I'll be honest, I had to meet up with Garvey to complete a couple missions that I felt were important to complete, and so I went ahead and didn't cheat. Took a couple tries, but I ran my little ass through Boston, and I got down to the castle, and here we are. So I did take down the castle, and I wasn't ready for that at a level, I think I was a level 21 when I took that one down. So again, I'm at a very, very early level in the game. We're level 25, and can't wait to keep going. And again, this is my 5th try at this game, and I don't even know what to tell you anymore. I think I should just go ahead and be done. Alright, y'all, have a good night. Glad you enjoyed the video. Enjoy your Fallout.